Alright, for some reason, my stream, there we go. Alright, YouTube, I'm just about to land. I'm going to go on another torpedo run. Sorry I missed the stream. That early stream got cut off. Again, this is Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just broadcasting from the TWC Operation Jubilee campaign server. All are welcome. It is an all-engulfing war. So I'm doing torpedo operations today. We've got a lot of shipping that we need to hit. So we just took out. No, we still need to get one more ship. So I'm going to land, grab another torpedo, and try and get back there and finish it off. So I've sent those. I'm going to take 2B bombers next round with bombs. And we're trying to get, for some reason, and this message is for Flug if you're watching, for some reason, the ground attack.
Those guys just attacked your sunken ship. That's real helpful.
Are just, I don't know if they're confused. Again, could be the problem with the AI. Hopefully, those things all get corrected in the next version of the game. Looking forward to it. Team Fusion. Again, to Team Fusion. I know Aspertius is working on that Spit 9 cockpit, but as a group, I want you to truly take a look at it. To me, it looks like a Boss cockpit, and it looks like it was done cheaply. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Please go back to the original cockpit. Now, if you're trying to do it for the 3D, for VR, I don't know. Try to make the cockpit exactly the same. That's all I would say to that. It's starting to look a lot like Boss, and that's, I don't know. I think the Boss cockpits are corny. Just my opinion. So please rethink what you're doing to that Spitfire cockpit. It's just, to me, it doesn't look good. Alright, on final at Shoreham, I'm going to grab another Wellington. This time I'm going to grab 2B Hurricanes and see if they do some damage. I've been trying to use the torpedo bombers to attack other shipping, but it doesn't seem to be targeting very well on the shipping. It's dropping its torpedoes like it's dropping bombs, like it's trying to skip bomb ships. It's not dropping no torpedo like it should drop a torpedo. I don't know, one aspect of this, Flug, if you can get the ships to be a moving target, would make it that much more challenging, if possible. I know what you're trying to do, and it's awesome, everything that you've put together. I just wish more people would get on here and take advantage of what you've created. Alright, I need to shut off fuel and turn this engine off. Alright. Hit escape. Okay, I grab the airfield. And then I grab a bomber, the torpedo bomber. Now, walk through. Make sure you open your radiators first. Then grab your magnetos. I like to click the magnetos up. I know the start button does it. Carburetor heat down, RPMs, both levers full. Fuel on. Throttle set to about 8%, round in that range. Start 1, start 2. Select all engines. Now we just got to warm up for a few minutes. And I'm going to try 4 torpedo bombers. So I'm going to go into the mission Knickerbein list and go to 7. Get the aircraft up in my chat window and see what number is. I should try try some Sunderlands. let's do for shits and giggles. Let's do Sunderlands. Cover. I think they're cover 8.
Oh.
Let me go back. Sunderlands are 7. Cover 7.
Oh, can we fly a Sunderland?
What's that?
Can we fly a Sunderland?
No.
Huh.
No, and it's slower than hell. It takes forever to get them across in 20 minutes over from English Point to French Point. They are turtles. 7. Let's go with 6 of them. Enter. All right. All right. I should be warm. This should be interesting. And there they are, the flying bomber boats. It'd be nice to do pilot rescues, like fly a Sunderland, like we have, like if they could model the guy in 46 like he's floating in the raft. And then have a Sunderland come out and pick you up. That would be cool. Alright. We get turned around here on the runway. Alright, here we go. We got to hit one more ship. That's a definite, whether the Sunderlands drop their bombs on another ship. It's no big deal. Alright, so I'm going full throttle, full RPMs. Have not hit second stage supercharger yet until I get in the air. Again, if you're just joining me, hit that like button and subscribe. Call signs TWC Black Knight. I fly with the Wrecking Crew. We are on the Wrecking Crew comms today in the non-TWC General Comms channel. So that if you do join us and you join the TWC comms on Discord, just shoot me an email at warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. That's warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. I'll shoot you the link to the TWC Discord comms. Supercharger up. RPMs down to 90. Full throttle's fine at this altitude. And we're headed due south. Shoreham is, I believe, in Alpha Mike. So we just got to fly due south from Shoreham Airfield. Except these guys were in Alpha November. So we fly slightly southeast. Nice thing about flying a Blenny and a Wellington, do have course mode and mode 22 autopilot. Always nice to use. For the Sunderlands, I'm going to go 3 pounds boost. Throw some flaps. Maybe they'll keep up with me. I think I got your bow fighter off my nose. Plane out there.
Alrighty, I see you guys offshore there.
Copy.
And turn into final 400. Nice Sierra Club. That tree's gotta go. Alrighty. It's breakfast time for me.
Copy that.
Happy hunting. Hopefully those barges will take out the rest of the ships.
I hope
so. Thing about it, slow as they're going, there's no excuse from the mist for going too fast. Wow, Shoreham is really busy right now. There's a whole cluster of red there.
Everybody trying to land.
Huh?
Everybody trying to land.
Looking at the map here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably my guys there.
Alright. Alright, got those final ships.
Alrighty, happy hunting.
Yep. Need one.
Yeah, it showed I had 100% bomb hits, but I didn't get a kill. So, apparently, 100% means it was within the blast radius. It's not close enough to totally destroy it. I got 0.22 ship kills.
Roger.
A fifth of a ship. Yeah. I have no idea if the cannon rounds had any effect.
Do any effect?
Yeah, well, I was hoping to finish one off, but not so much.
Copy that. No worries. I'll knock it out here, and then I'll get to the North Sea. And then we gotta try and find...
E-boats. When I played before, years ago, the cannon rounds were devastating on those little wooden boats, the E-boats, the Schnell boats, the fast attack boats.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get to that group. I'll go to Wilmington and try to get to that group off Alpha Uniform 13, which is the motorized, what are they, torpedo boats.
Yeah, E-boats.
Then I'll go up to the North Sea. Then we just got the fuel research facility at Boulogne.
Pretty happy hunting.
Thank you, sir. You have a great breakfast. Can hit that, that'll make, I think, can get on to just secondary targets and start whittling away at the points. To make sure that I have a salvo selection mode. I need to check that under aircraft. Bomb selector, gun sight dimmer, safety, bombs armed, distributor, short delay, previous bomb bay, distributor mode, XS, okay, S, alright, I've got it already, back, fly, I've got to hit S. Salvo is selected, I don't want, isn't there a toggle? That's the one thing, it is, I don't think I have anything for D. Okay, back, fly. Okay, we're back at single. Okay, here we go. Let's make this run. How's speed? Speed's good. These guys are still 4 miles away. I'll hit this big one, and then I'll hit the little one. Leave the other big one for the Sunderlands. So glad this is recording. Moving target would be more interesting. Torpedoes in the water. Oh, I didn't have my doors open. Okay, we'll make that one again. Had to open Bombay doors. All right, I'm going to drop it a little sooner so I can get around so you guys can see the fish in the water. Alright, line this thing up again. fish in the water. Pull hard. No flaps. I did it too early. Smashed it though. Let's see if these guys target. Ground attack ship transport. Well, let's see how they do. More fish I can run. I just want to see these guys drop if they drop. Come on, fellas, get into the fight. I don't think they're going to come after it. I'll set up again. Turning on this run. Try to get around. I'll drop the fish sooner. The water. I don't see it. I had it set to single. Thought I got 2 of those. Oh, that's a bummer. To drop both of them. Those guys have given up. Alright, well, I'm going to head back home. Doesn't look like we've completed it. So I guess I got to take out another ship. So turning north, the Sunderlands didn't do much. Oh, so I got no autopilot. So I'm whipping my plane all around. My artificial horizon is whacked. Don't think there's any way of resetting it. Could set it to course mode. That'll work. I just won't have the altitude. I won't be able to control my altitude, which is fine. Guess it reset itself. Nice. Nice. Just took some time. Oh. Again, this is Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just broadcasting live from Mile 2 Cliffs of Dover Blitz. I am flying the TWC Operation Jubilee campaign server. All are welcome. For those of you guys that are flying co-ops and all that other stuff, it's all on here plus live pilots. Everything that you want to do. You want to take a large bomber formation over to France, you could do it. You want to take a bomber formation of like 6 bombers and 3 fighter cover, you can do it. So all of the things that you enjoy in a co-op mission are already available, and I believe Flug is going to be releasing Genghis Khan, which is the next operations. So we've got a Battle of Britain operations, we've got a Operation Jubilee, which is 41, and then there is a new operations coming for release this early spring from Flug, who's the master coder that has combined everything that is unique about co-op in Isle 2 Cliffs of Dover into an online full-service game. Forget every other server that's out there. I understand ATAG has, again, this has it all. I know there's a lot of guys on ATAG that don't want to fly against AI. Hopefully Team Fusion's working on the AI. Oh, they must have bombed it. Let me call those Sunderlands home. They must have took their good old time to do it. Alright, so I don't have to come back to that one. I now can move over to Wilmington and attack the other shipping target. Again, if you do get on comms with me on Discord, the TWC channel, again, if you need help with this game, I'm here. I will try to help you. But one thing that I do know is that there's a lot of people within the flight sim community that their investment into their enjoyment into the game is, especially with Cliffs of Dover, you know, if you haven't been taking those steps, if you're coming on and you're just beginning, there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle that you're going to need to get to make sure that your enjoyment in the game is 100%. But if you're not willing to dig deep in the pockets and get those pieces of the puzzle, then you're gonna get frustrated. You're not going to enjoy what's going on, and then you're probably not going to play the game anymore. If you want to fly this like a simulation, well then come talk to me. And to where you learn all of the gauges in the cockpit, you learn all of the aspects of the simulation of the game, versus I don't use any add-on stuff. One reason why I fly in 4K is so I could read the gauges. Another reason why I fly in 4K is so that it's a big enough screen. I'm using a 40-inch 4K screen, running the game at 4096 by 2160. If you don't have track IR, that would be a first purchase. Flight stick, rudder pedals, track IR. First key pieces of the puzzle. Those are the first 3 things that you need to put on your purchase list if you want to engage in this. Next thing, at least a 40, if you're an older guy like me, 50 and above, you want at least a 40-inch screen or bigger. 40-inch to 55-inch, probably perfect. That to me would be a decent setup. And then from there, it depends. If you want to fly RAF aircraft, I recommend a 3-throttle quadrant, 3 levers. Very important. Alright, I am done with this sector. Shut off my fuel and we're moving over to Wilmington. And we're going after a group in Alpha Uniform 13. So let me spin up here. There should be 2 of them. I must have hit the button twice. We'll try again. All right. Let me get spin up here at Wilmington. Again, rads. Start with your radiators. Then your magnetos. Knock those up. Carburetor heat. Run your RPMs up. Fuel cock 1. Fuel cock 2. And then run your throttle to about 8%. Start left, start right. Select all. Just let those warm up. I'm going to call in some Spitfires just to have some fun with that. Bomber overhead. See if they pick up those bombers. I was going to try Hurricane 2Bs. Let me find out what number they are, so I'm getting the combined list. Cover list. Alright, I'm going to take some blennies with me. Hopefully they've got bombs. Alright, let's get this thing pushed over. Just going to get rolling. Heading to Alpha Uniform 13. Taking off out of up. Supercharger up. RPM is down 2 notches. Full throttle. Now Wilmington to Alpha 13. About a 140 heading. I think these torpedo boats are going to have some gunners. Turning to about a 140 bearing off Wilmington. Setting my directional gyro. That looks good. Course mode. Alright, all set. Nufty putting in all of his coordinates. He's trying to get into the war. He's trying to win it for the Germans. I guess they didn't sink that ship. I guess there was one more remaining. I'll have to drive back there and hit it. I'll hit these, see if I can take it out. It says I only need to sink 2. Oh, almost lost my keyboard. I don't need a calculator. I don't need a window. Back in the game. Alright. let's get this squared away. So that this doesn't have to be a problem anymore. I have to get some electrical tape it to the side of my panel. Up behind, and that way it won't get in the way. Oh, that's better. Alright, get that cord out of the way. Now we're just scanning the horizon. I'll check to see where I'm at. Tab 41. I'm in Alpha Romeo 17, so I can click on the map, go to grid, Alpha Romeo 17. I'm trying to get to Alpha Uniform 13, which is right here. I could come to the left a little bit more. Again, looking for dots on the horizon, right on the water line. Looking, probably scanning out this window. There's something there. Nowhere near close enough, though. Still got that ugly block on the plane. Not happy. Hopefully that goes away in the visual update. Nuffy has started his bomber campaign. He's got 89 points to go. We've got 101 to go. Well, we're all kind of getting lucky. There's no fighter pilots on to engage myself or engage enough, which is fine with us. I wonder if that's the shipping. I don't think so, unless it's moved. Just mark this territory. That's something. Nico's a German fighter pilot, so he'll be hunting me down. Brunov is a German fighter pilot. He might be searching for me. that's them right there. So those are the beginning of the targets that I need to hit. Alright, make sure that I'm set to single mode. Set on single mode. Let's set target. We want nearest enemy to bomb explosions. These are motorized U-boats, torpedo boats, so definitely not that one. That looks like a tanker. I have a feeling these are going to be shooting. Like their lengthwise nose is pointed at me. Break down, set up. Be the first one getting there to get shot. Tanker and not a, but that's supposed to be, unless they move. too fast. I think I went too fast. It's too fast into the target. Oh, that was a waste of a torpedo. I dropped that way too late. I'm always catching up shrapnel in my buttocks. All I can do is just fly a circuit and hope. Guys, target this other one. Let's see how the blennies do. That's big time. dropping on the target that I hit. And that guy is dropping, they're dropping around him. They're not getting the ship. It's way long. Oh, that was a good hit. That one sunk. My question is, that's not the... I got one plenty that has bombs. I'm going to come up north to this group up here. It's not a motorized torpedo boat. Check this group up here, see if this is what I was supposed to hit. Sure. That's a barge. Let's see what these guys are. Looks like everything's moved a sector. I bet you this is the torpedoes. I do have a dot out there. Not sure. Check these guys out. These guys are the torpedoes. I'll drop a flare, see if that one Blenny hits on target. Set that up. Those are shipping in. Turn towards this other guy. Got plenty of fuel. Got plenty of fuel to recon. They're going to be closer to France. I bet you this is him. Get ready for targeting. He looks a lot smaller. There's only one. I wonder if he's further up or further down the coast. Yeah, that looks like him. That's just a barge boat. Looks like a floating barge. It's a barge. Alright, let's head down the coast. Further south, maybe. They went south of AU-13 and not north of AU-13. Put this pilot. Oh, relax a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know, we'll fly south for a little bit. Keep our eye on the horizon. Goal is to find these U-boat or motorized torpedo boats. I have not seen them. They were not in Alpha Uniform 13.8.1. Alpha Uniform 13.8. Put them there. I'm going to go south from there. Let me see if I can figure out if I've got any idea. No idea where I'm at. Just map recognition. Got something out that way, but that looked like another barge. assume Abbeville, near Abbeville. So Alpha Uniform closer to Dieppe coastline. I'm going to go in here 12, 11, 10 for their movement. Because I know it's not going to be a single. I think it's going to be a group of them. A squadron of ships. Squadron. Oh, it's cold in my garage. I have to find another sweatshirt. Well, I had my toast and coffee. Gotta have some more coffee. But I'm gonna see if I can't hit the diet. Just have my cup of coffee a day and that's it. Do some fasting for about a month. No food sustenance. I've put on way too much weight this holiday season. Fat and happy. No stress, no issues. Could use a little bit more money. So, if you do like my YouTube channel, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that PayPal button if you want to donate to Black Knight's Hardship Fund. If you ever need any help with Altitude Coast of Dover Bliss, just feel free to ask. You're all welcome. See, I don't even know. That looks like a barge. Because I don't see a second one to shoot around it. And it's 2 hours old, so who knows where it could have moved to. That's why I'd rather like them on the map, plug and just moving to their normal space and time. So do a distance of them driving and moving, then stop, then reload it, make them disappear, reload it, move them another 2 grids that they're moving on the water. I think would make it so much more unique if that's possible. I think trying to do a torpedo run on a moving ship make it that much more challenging. So have them travel 2 grid sectors, right? I think they can travel no more than about 2 grid sectors. Then despawn them, respawn them, and have them travel in another 2 grid sectors. I think that would be cool. Make it truly a moving target to a port destination and not just floating in the middle of the channel. Yeah, I have no idea where these guys are. How am I doing on fuel? Check fuel gauge. Oh, I've got plenty. 10 gallons there. 50 gallons, 50 gallons, 50. So I've got approximately 60 gallons of gas. Plenty of fuel. Wasting a lot of time trying to find this one. Alright, I'm going to head back and I'm going to do the British North Sea transports. Alright, so I'm going to turn and head northeast. Torpedo boat's got to be closer to the shoreline. I would guess. Oh, guess what? There they are. Unless that's a set of planes. Bastards. Oh, that's a set of planes. They're moving. Yeah, that's a set of planes. Gotta be. No, that might be them. Son of a crackerjack. So we are well south off the coast. Again, I think I'm going to drop that flare. If I don't run into them. Yep, that's them. See how this goes. Maybe I can get one target taken out. That Blenny is on fire. At least the Blennies worked. Would love to get a squadron of torpedo bombers, or the torpedo Wellingtons, to work and actually truly drop their torpedoes correctly. Well, that's for Team Fusion to correct the logic of the Wellington torpedo to write in the AI code for Wellingtons, especially if they're a torpedo bomber, how to drop a torpedo. So, Team Fusion, if you're watching, or anybody watching, Paddle, if you could pass a word, or anybody that might be on my YouTube channel, pass a word to Buzzsaw and the guys, and say, hey, we need to fix the logic of the AI for the Wellington torpedo bomber, and so it'll actually do it, target like Flug has in here, to be able to target it and then truly make a drop. Yep, that's the group that we wanted. Son of a gun. Watch I don't get shot in the face. Here we go. Gonna fly over and drop a flare. Then I'm gonna take a bearing. I'm traveling west. I'll take a bearing northeast. These guys are going to shoot at me. Yeah, but I don't see the torpedo boats. Targeting ship miscellaneous. That one bow fired, that one blenny. I got 2 blennies. No bombs, no bombs. Has bombs. Guy that has bombs. It's not targeting. Okay. Alright, I'm done with these guys. Alright, now that's a bummer. Can't. I'm going to go to the North Sea group and hit that target. Channel motorized torpedo boats. I have no idea where they're at. 21, 214, 265, 137. Off the coast to Abigail. I'm feeling they're closer to Dieppe. Alright, we'll do the easiest one first. And then come back and do this hard one. So we'll do... Let's try to knock out the British North Sea Transport Group and then come back to South Channel Transport Ship Group. That one ship in Alpha Mike, or what was it, Alpha November 13. Hit it and then come back and then search for the motorized torpedo group. We'll fly to Dieppe and then fly up the coastline. Hopefully we'll see it. I think that'll be our best bet. Fly to just west of Dieppe, turn on the coastline, then fly up the entire coast up to French Point. Again, call signs Black Knight. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I fly with the Wrecking Crew, TWC. Again, if you're just joining me on my YouTube channel, I'm doing torpedo bomber runs today and just trying to take out these last 3 shipping main primary targets. In a battle with Newfie, he's going around and dropping eggs on just about anything and everything. He's putting in like 17 Knickerbein points and just egging everything. Alright, I will be right back to the channel. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to go grab some more coffee. Alright, this is Black Knight just coming into Wilmington. I sent my guys home. Again, we're going to try to hit British North Sea Transport Group. I'll fly out of Manston. See if I can knock those ships out. Then come back down here. We'll do Shoreham and hit the one in November. Alpha November 13. Then we'll fly the long hop to find the motorized torpedo boats. I'm going to say they're closer to Dieppe, but that's just my opinion. So that's the longest hop. Again, meant to get some coffee, and I didn't. I think I will when I land. I'm just going to jump out of here and grab something. Again, if you're just joining my YouTube channel, you can get a hold of us. Hold on a second. You can get a hold of us on Discord. You can reach me at warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. That's warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. You can also reach me on my Warbirds of Prey Discord channel. I'm flying on the TWC channel. If you send me a message in my Discord, I'll give you a link to the TWC channel. I haven't put it on my broadcast page yet. I'm working on that. I have to figure out how I got the link again. Excuse me. How I got that link. There's Wilmington in sight. I tell you what, when I go from my garage to my house is nice and toasty. Got a little space heater going, which is killing my electricity. So if you wanted to donate to my space heater expenses, hit that PayPal button. Anyways, I just fly bomber hops, anything in Cliffs of Dover. If you leave me messages on something that you're interested in about the server and what it can do, all of the different aspects of rearm repair, all of the aspects of repairing destroyed. I mean, you can just get in here and fly repair operations. Jump in a Wellington and load it up with 12 other Wellingtons and repair fuel, manufacturing, airfields. I mean, the server is fully well-rounded. The more live pilots we get in here, the less AI spawns. So the more live pilots that join, the less AI are going to be spawning on their patrols. Those missions won't load so much, the patrol missions. The bomber missions, I believe, will continue. But again, those of you interested in German bombing, you have the Ju-88. Nuffy's a good German bomber pilot. He's flying an HE-111 right now. We could use some German bomber squads doing their jobs. I mean, the more squadrons or groups of people we get in here, whether it be bombing or flying fighters, the less we have to have AI flying. That's the given. The whole thing is to create this as a total online war, is what Flug's and Fatal's dream was. Is that the more live pilots that get in here, I think it's set for 145 pilots. I mean, and in my opinion, that really depends on the up-down speed of the service. We can then start removing AI, and then it's just live pilots. But until live pilots show up every day and just jump in this server, but again, the one thing that I've noticed about flight simulation and combat flight simulation, the genre is a very small group of people. It's not a large group of people that partake in this type of game. And we're divided up by boss. Boss has probably about maybe 100 pilots online, 100 to 200 pilots online. DCS has maybe between the modern aircraft of the World War II, maybe 200 to 500, 200 to 300 pilots, so there's 500. We're kicking maybe about 100 pilots. So I roughly believe that for combat flight simulation, whether it's the game of IL-2 Boss or the simulation of DCS, the full simulation of DCS, and us, you're roughly fighting over 1,000 pilots or less. I would say it's even less. And the thing is, DCS doesn't have enough World War II planes. It's got great arenas, but they're not building models. They're not doing early Spitfires. They're not doing early Hurricanes for that channel map, that beautiful channel map you guys did. If you ain't got planes to fly in it, it's useless. You might as well just keep doing the Normandy map. Nobody's going to come over there and fly unless you produce a Hurricane Mark 1A Rotal, a Spitfire 1A Rotal. You start incorporating, you bring in a Ju-87, make it flyable. You've got a Ju-88, make it flyable. Henkel, make it flyable. You got a Lancaster coming. You got a guy that's heart and soul building a Lancaster, which is beautiful. Until, and the sad thing is there's not a lot of young people getting into this genre. We're 50-something and older. There might be some young people on MS 2020, but they're not coming over here. So, again, I love the DCS Normandy map, don't get me wrong. The boss map is not that bad, but box, I'm sorry. You're a combat sim game. You're a combat flight game. You're not a simulation. Simulation is being able to simulate what the pilot is doing on the screen and touching, like with my touch screen, doing that stuff. Just pushing a button and starting an engine and letting the game do all of that. That's the game doing it. You're not simulating trying to actually start the engine. I got a lesson last night, and hats off to Stunt Puppy when she said, well, I don't do the quick start on the Beaufighter. So that kind of gave me a nice punch to the gut and said, you know what? She's right. So hats off to Stunt Puppy, female. I guess she's in her maybe mid-30s. I'm glad your grandfather got you into flight simulation. That's cool. All right. Headed to the North Sea. We're going to jump in at Manston. I'm grabbing a Wellington torpedo bomber. I'm flying the Trops because there's a lot of those in the loop. Again, check the loadout. Should be 35. 2 torpedoes. Mark 15. I wonder what the difference is between the Mark 12s. I'm just going with the latter version. Hoping it does the most damage. Probably don't need it. Anyways, all right, going through the startup. Make sure the stream is streaming and I'm not talking to myself. All right, let's close that window. Let's bring the game back up. All right, so startup. Usually I start with RADs, 100%. Then I use my touchscreen and click on the magnetos. Do this a little bit easier. There we go. And then carburetor heat. Then my throttle for rad, for my RPMs, sorry. And then fuel. All right. Now 8%. Start left, start right. Those blennies at least bombed. Looks like we got a group of bombers flying overhead here at Manston, headed home. Flak chasing them. No, got to stay on task. My operations is torpedo drops in the water. Let's see. I'm going to go with those blennies lates again. There was a ton of those. We make sure of the number. Those were Blenheim lates. And that was number 17. So less than. Let me clear my tab. Chat window less than cover. 17 space 1. Enter. Take a whole bunch of them. Let's take a full load. I think I can get like 9 of them. Alright. Engine temp, oil looks good. 15, 12. Alright, here we go. Let's push it through. Now we're headed out to the North Sea. We're going to last reported Bravo Charlie 26. Uh-oh, bomb craters. Start with gear. Supercharger stage 2. Flick that up. Drop RPMs to 24 by 30. By 40. Alright, we're going to Bravo 26 map. Out. So we're taking off from Manston, which is roughly, get your protractor out, hook it right on Manston and stretch it out. Straight as line as possible, and I'm looking at 10 degrees on 90, minus 10 degrees or minus 10 degrees, that would be 80 degrees. So turning to 80, there. And we're locking in course mode. Holding course, climbing up a little bit. Everything's good. Go full throttle. Don't have to cut back. Temps are good. Alright, I'm going to drop it into mode 22. And start pushing my flaps. Flaps are at 3%. All right, get comfortable. All right, while I'm flying out, I'm going to jump out of the cockpit. So I'm going to leave it running. I'm not going to do the be right back. I'm just going to do a flash jump out, refill my coffee. So hold on 1 second. So I'm going to cut off the mic. Possible spotting off my left-hand side I'm looking at right now. I think that might be it. Alright, so let's take it off autopilot and get my track IR back on. Yeah, I think that's it. Going to open doors, change my targeting. Now I want to try and keep it at about 140 and below 100 feet. I'm going to try and shoot from a further distance so you guys can see the track of the torpedo. It's hard to do the torpedo bomber without the scale in the window. So I'm measuring probably from here to here is when I'm going to release. I tried to do 1,000 yards in feet and then tried to do that on the map, setting a ship and a plane out, and then I paused it. But just to kind of see what the size of the ship would be at 1,000 yards. These blennies don't run into me. Try and get one of the little ships. See if these blennies will go after the larger ships. Guys to separate a little bit more away from me. Running on this tanker right here. Speed looks good. Just a little below 50. Dude, really? His gunner's twitching. Wonder if we got some bad guys in the area trying to defend this shipping. Torpedo in the water. right, let's see if these guys target. Yeah, they've got... See, they all select the same ship. That's a struggle. Torpedo in the water. Still caught explosion flak from that. Tried to cut it around so I could see it. 82%. And got to sink 4. Let's just hope my guys. There's a couple on different targets. They get the targets that are listed, we might turn this section. Just gonna fly a climbing circuit around it. See if they come in and bomb them. Come on, hit your mark. Oh yeah, that got it. Yeah, buddy. Blue destroyed British. Did I hit the wrong group? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to be court-martialed. Is that my group? Nah, I better get my butt home. I'm going to get court-martialed. I bombed the wrong group. be a negative. That would be a major negative. Yep, I gave them 41 points. Yeah, but why would they, wouldn't they be tanking? Wouldn't they be... Yeah, but wouldn't... The turn due west. That's weird. Unless there's another group out there. Not sure about that one. Wonder if Flood said he posted that on Discord.
At one time, the model for the enemy tankers was actually a British tanker.
Yeah. I don't know. It's coming up that I destroyed it, and I've sank 4 of them. But it's not the British North Sea Transport Ship Group.
You should be attacking the German Lord Chief.
Yeah, but it says in our list, British.
They're captured. Yeah, this is okay.
Looking.
The ship. I wasn't even looking for one.
Alright, I'm setting up to land at Manston. That's a bummer. I think I'll have to fly further north. Because it says only sink 2. So they've got to be closer to the coast, just like the motorized U-boats.
So that's an enemy ship. It says deep in the blue. Alpha Golf 13.
Yeah, it's a single ship.
Yeah, single ship, yeah.
Let's try that again. Leaving from Manston. I'm going to fly and see if I can't find this shipping. I'm going to go all the way to Bravo Delta 28. where I was told to fly the recon. All right, let's get this startup going.
All right, splash 4. Good news. I received a promotion of sorts. I became the commanding officer of the prisoners in my POW camp I was sent to. So there's that.